Hi my loves, welcome back to Polina Stargazer. If you're new here, my name is Polina. I'm a personal stylist based in Miami. And on this channel, we talk about real designer fashion. Not hype, not unbox and forget, but pieces that actually live in your wardrobe, age with you and come back into fashion again and again. Today's episode is a very important one because today we are talking about a shoe that is quietly iconic, deeply connected to 90s fashion, and most importantly, a style that is officially coming back for 2026. And we are diving into the Christian Louboutin Mid Dolly Mule. These shoes does not scream for attention. It doesn't chase trends. It doesn't rely on logos. And yet, once you understand it, you cannot unseen it. Let me show you these beauties. Look at this logo print paper. Comes with the two dust bags with logos. Look at this color. How gorgeous. And the red buttons, of course. My absolute favorite. Why I wanted to dedicate a full episode to Mid Dolly. I own many Louboutins over the years. Pumps, sandals, classic styles, statement heels. But the Mid Dolly is different. It represents a fashion era, a design philosophy, a woman who already knows who she is. This is not a shoe you buy at 22 because it's hot right now. This is a shoe you appreciate when your style matures. And when fashion cycle back, like it's doing now, there are the shoes that suddenly make sense again. If there is one heel style that instantly signals the 90s, it's the Mule. Not platforms, not chunky heels, not over-designed straps. The Mule. In the late 90s, mules were everywhere. Fashion, editorials, runway shows, supermodels of duty, minimalist designers. Why? Because the mule represents ease with confidence. You don't strap it, you don't adjust it, you simply step in. That gesture alone changes the body language. And that's exactly what we saw on runaways like Marc Jacobs, Spring/Summer 98, clean lines, subtle sensuality, femininity without effort. The Mid Dolly belongs to that lineage. Fashion always moves in cycles, but it never returns exactly the same. For 2026, we are seeing a shift away from heavy platforms, fatigue from chunky silhouettes, return of refined minimalism, emphasis of the foot and ankle again. Designers are going back to open toes, slip-on heels, patent leather, simple but sculptural shapes. The Mid Dolly fits perfectly into this moment. It looks modern not because fashion has caught up to it again. Let's talk about Christian Louboutin for a moment. Many people reduce Louboutin to one thing, the red sole. But if you're worn the brand long enough, you understand that Louboutin is really about posture, arch engaging, sensuality through proportion, how a woman moves. Even when Louboutins uncomfortable, and yes, some are, they are designed to change your stance. That is why editors, stylists, and celebrities keep wearing them even when other brands feel easier. The Mid Dolly Mule was created as an homage to Dolly Parton, who was a personal friend of Christian Louboutin. And that detail matters because Dolly represents femininity without apology, glamour without insecurity, confidence without aggression. The Mid Dolly reflects that same spirit. It's not aggressive, it's not trying to dominate, it's sensual, elegant, and self-assured. And let's talk about the special leather finish because this is where this shoe truly shines. This pair is crafted in the Saint Louboutin red patent leather, sometimes referred to intentionally as a psychic patent finish. What does that mean in real life? This leather has depth, not flat shine, reflects light differently depending on angle, looks richer than standard patent, photographs look beautifully. It's not plastic looking, it's not cheap glossy, it's very Louboutin specific. This red is not just the color, it's identity. So the style, it's 85 millimeters, perfect height in my opinion, and it's 39.5. These details matter for collectors and serious buyers. The 85 millimeters heel is, in my opinion, the most wearable version of this shoe. It gives you elegance without extreme pitch, better balance for a mule, longer wear time compared to 100 millimeters. Yes, there is a 100 millimeters version and it is stunning, especially in white patent. But the 85 millimeters is the one that fits real life better. Now let's be very honest. This is not a comfortable shoe out of the box. It requires breaking in, foot strength, familiarity with the heels. Because it's a mule, it's patent leather, it has no straps, it relies on foot posture. If you're new to heels, this will feel challenging. If you are used to heels, it becomes manageable over time. This is not a walking shoe, this is a standing, entering, arriving shoe. The Mid Dolly runs small. I normally wear Italian 39. I took 39.5, half a size up. Even though it's patent leather, it does not stretch significantly, especially at the toe. My stylist advised half a size. If you are between sizes, try them on later in the day. Walk carefully at home before committing on the carpet, so you don't ruin the sole. Over the years, Mid Dolly has been released in red patent, white patent, nude, black. The white 100 millimeters version was especially iconic when it launched a few years ago. Very editorial, very fashion forward. The Mid Dolly is not a logo heavy celebrity shoe. It appears on fashion editors, runway styling, high fashion shots, women who understand design. It's subtle, which is why it ages well. When I bought my pair, retail was around $790. Today, retail is $895. That increase tells you the brand believes in the style, demand has stayed consistent, the shoe has longevity. And how to style this? Very easy. It could be just simple black dress or white leather, minimal look, timeless elegance. The red dress, of course, red on red is powerful, confident, unforgettable. And jeans, straight jeans or trendy jeans, simple top, Mid Dolly, modern, effortless chic. Watch my first episode about Louboutin pumps, you already know how I feel about arch tension, breaking in periods, choosing the right size. This episode continues that conversation. Buy Mid Dolly if you love minimal elegance, you appreciate fashion history, you are used to heels, you want a shoe that comes back in style. Skip it if comfort is your priority, you walk long distances, you are new to heels. The Mid Dolly does not scream luxury, it whispers it, and that kind of luxury never goes out of style. Thank you for watching Polina Stargazer. Tell me in the comments which color would you choose. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next episode. Your Polina Stargazer. Bye.